4. So it's how many times it could jump. 9 months it might happen a lot. So one tuber, the area that is proximate to the plant is not the area that will produce new plant. It's the back. So try not to break the point of a sweet potato if you're planning to use it for seeds, because it's there where the plant will grow. It doesn't mean it's the only one. If you pay attention in those sweet potatoes, they have eyes. Yes, as it has, because that's why it's a tuber. So it's capable of, in every one of these marks, produce new plants. That is the difference from cassava. That will not happen to cassava because cassava is a root. As a root, they cannot produce a plant from any one of this area. It will produce another root, but not a plant. This one could. Even some people cut this in pieces and use it for planting material in pieces because they could produce every part. That's why this is a tuber and that is a root. And this is also the reason this part, this is called dominancy. The same dominancy I showed you there is here. Okay? If I cut this part, the other part will produce, and so it goes. But because you have an open wood, it will grow fungus. In those cases, what you do, you make a pit with ashes and calcium carbonate, white lime, and paste it in every one of them, let it dry, and you could actually plant it, and it should be okay. Okay? Land preparation. Again, it should be very loose, and we use ridges. Soil is important. If it's sandy, you don't worry if you don't have ridges. But if it's not sandy, you need ridges because you have to know where they are. You don't want it to be haunted like it. What is your name? Barcelona. Barcelona. You don't want to be hunting all over, Barcelona fighting with that potato. You want to know where it is. So ridges help you to have that control. Not only that, help equal amount of water. One problem with sweet potato is the breakage. A sweet potato is one of the problems with sweet potato is very susceptible to water changes when it's tubering. If they have no water, if it's very dry, and suddenly have water, it will expand very quickly, and that will crack it. And then you will see those cracked sweet potatoes that you don't know what they are. Impossible to process, and people don't like it. But that is because it was dry, very dry. It didn't have enough water when the crop was growing, and suddenly it got maybe rain, and it just soon grew. That is not recommended. Okay? So therefore, that is one thing you try to avoid. When you have good irrigation, you could make sure they have water around.